same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Much better. Left-handed. James Paxton's good too.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 27.
Those jerseys, the gray with the Toronto.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. In there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Protect.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
So bad with
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2 out, nobody on. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Teoscar Hernandez would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Maybe they ran with that.
In now to Oscar
Rain's
Hernandez
lightning,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Idiot.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I agree.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Just better to take
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
pitch so careful.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split fingers his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter, hits it high and deep out to center field. Fisher is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Okay. Deep breath. Love it. Watch it.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Fisher is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the delivery. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Down.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Judge is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Beautiful scenes.
Back now for the 2nd inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the target, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
Oh, he's on it.
In the dirt here. And this ball's right past him at first base. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Panic on at first, nobody out.
Watch the pitch. Time the pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now.
Watch the pitch. Time the pitch.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
It's on it just early.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Love the airs in this game from the very left side. The rain and everything.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
The rain.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Brendan Drury. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls in strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Fun. You need a big inning. Should have bunted.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good pitch count over this one. Good save. Get back into a full count, but really just battle.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Legal, yeah.
Comes set, now the pitch. Danny Jansen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Home run.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just time it. You're going to go crazy.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play.
Wow.
4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now. Torres will get to take his first cuts here. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. Season average up into the high 300s now. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Fisher is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fisher is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Shoemaker's looking good.
Now batting, Derek Fisher, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Derek Fisher.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 11.
So stepping in, Bo Bichette. He flied out leading off the ball game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch.
It's not it.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through. for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground to 3rd, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped to third. Drury fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Joe Panic. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Brandon Drury will be next. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ready with the 1-0. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Drury goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here comes the first pitch. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted in the air to center field. Fisher has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Derek Fisher. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and two.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Derek Fisher goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A fly out and a single for him so far. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Liner toward right center. Grichuk moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1 down the first baseline. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. drilled on the ground to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The center fielder, number 11.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
One out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Into the box now, Joe Panic. Couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Another payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Up next to the Yankees.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Too high, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1-0 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Chad Green will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57.
New inning set to get underway. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The third baseman, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Drury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. He'll go to the bag for 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Justin Miller will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. The 0-1. Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it, and he did not.
Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base. Open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Jonathan Holder will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 56.
Ready to begin the 8th. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Holder is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball one to start the at-bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. One away. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Number 41 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready for another chance? Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Not shortstop.
Not close. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Another one sent foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now back.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounce towards the second baseman. Panic's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Panic. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman, number 3.
Stepping in, Brendan Drury. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. So the Bronx Bombers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Shoemaker is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a